What's the biggest job in the state? Well, the biggest superintendent's job.
It's supposed to drop about 20 degrees
Ooh.
between now and noon.
Boo.
And it's 65 now. And it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like 52 or 53.
My car says it's 72 now.
Holy cow.
Wow.
John Bell, we had on John Bell, Governor John Bell Edwards yesterday. There's a little bit of a conflict between something he told us and what Jay Darden told the Budget Committee when he was talking to the Joint Committee.
Who do you believe, the governor, Jay Darden?
And a little more on our chat with John Milkovich yesterday. A Republican stands up for Mr. John. Plus traffic and weather and Fletcher and sports or Madden sports. I don't know. We'll see. Coming up this hour right here on KEEL.
Information. KEEL News now.
Nasty weather headed our way. 4 parishes in our region, Bossier, Caddo, Claiborne, and Webster, under a flash flood watch through tomorrow morning. Forecaster Brandy Hughes with the National Weather Service in Shreveport says several inches of rain possible.
Rainfall amount somewhere in the ballpark of 4 to 6 inches by the time that this is done. So we could see some flooding and flash flooding across the area as the rain continues.
Shreveport and Bossier City do have sandbags available. You can get the details at KEELnews.com. After being sued by the Americans United for separation of church and state for allegedly forcing religion onto students, Bossier schools respond. In a statement, the school board says they're committed to providing exceptional education for all students while respecting their rights and beliefs. The board also stated they're in the process of updating policies to ensure full compliance with the law and will have mandatory training for staff moving forward. According to Shannon Wall, the principal at Northwood High, school staff was made aware of some troubling Facebook posts last night, and the situation was addressed by the proper authorities to ensure everyone's safety. No additional details are available. Now, school is not in session today because of the winter break. Teacher salaries did reach the southern regional average in Louisiana in 07, but we're falling behind as educators receive on average $1,700 less. And with a $1 billion shortfall, it's unlikely extra money will go toward the teachers. Legislative Director for the Louisiana Federation of Teachers, Cynthia Posey, says the pay is leading to fewer teachers on the job.
They may go to, say, Texas, who pays a higher average, or they may leave the teaching force altogether and go to a different type of job.
One local educator looking for another job, or at least he's applied. Cade Brumley, the superintendent in DeSoto, has applied for the open job in Jefferson Parish. Local businessmen want to open pot dispensary. Matt Parker with that.
Greg Morrison of Shreveport, Bill Wyndham of Bossier, and Darren White, a former New Mexico sheriff, want to get several of the extremely limited state permits to dispense marijuana in Louisiana. The state will only permit 1 pot dispensary in each region of the state. The Norla Farm Group has submitted applications for permits in Northwest and Northeast Louisiana. Insiders say the group's proposal is the early front-runner for approval. A decision is expected to be made by the middle of the year. From 101.7 FM and 710 KEEL, I'm Matt Parker.
A Bossier school bus collided with a pickup early Tuesday. According to police, the accident happened on Hollyhock Lane and Golden Meadows Boulevard. The pickup allegedly pulled in front of the bus, causing the crash. The driver of the truck suffered minor injuries. No one on the bus hurt. Big decisions this week on industrial tax exemptions for local businesses. Scott Martinez with the North Louisiana Economic Partnership tells KEEL News the company we've been talking about, Inferno, has a long history in our community.
You know, Inferno Manufacturing has been here almost 100 years. It's a small business. This isn't some multinational company that's providing this, just hasn't been here and has a history in Caddo Parish. This company, 3rd generation, family owned, and, they're seeking an exemption so they can buy new machinery.
The Caddo Commission and the school board could take action on that Inferno request this week. The city council also considers